you were going to bed.
It wouldn't have done any good. I wouldn't have been able to sleep.
Eunice, I'm sorry.
Doug, I really think we need to talk.
What about?
About last night, about today, about what you're doing right now.
What am I doing?
Darling, you're trying to pretend that nothing's wrong. And I know that something's troubling you very, very deeply.
Eunice, nothing is wrong. I told you, it's this case. It's got me worried.
I know everything that you told me about that case. And I know how you behaved at Joe's tonight, and I know about the briefcase you left at the office.
All those things are true, but it's because of the case.
Darling, then share the problem with me. Let's just sit down and talk about it.
I can't.
Doug, you have to. You simply have to.
Eunice, it'll work out.
All right, then. If you won't tell me, I'll just have to call Scott.
No, you won't.
Why? Because there is no case. That's it, isn't it?
Eunice, trust me. Trust me, this is something I can't share with you at the moment.
No, I can't accept that. Darling, look, before we were married, we had a long talk, and you promised me that if ever anything happened that was too big for you to handle, that you would share it with me.
That's not what's happening here.
Yes, it is. Doug, I've never seen you like this. Now, you made me a promise, and I'm going to hold you to it. We agreed that I could help. I think it's time that you started letting me.
Eunice.
Doug, you have got to tell me. You have to.
Wanted all along was to be able to tell you. The fact that I couldn't is what was tearing me apart.
Darling, what is it?
It happened last night when I was working late. I got a phone call just as I was leaving. I came within seconds of missing it. Darling, there's no way to ease into this. The phone call was from Sam. Yes, he was calling from Africa. He's alive, Eunice. He's really and truly alive.
You know what you said?
Perfectly.
It's like a dream and a miracle all rolled into one. And he's alive?
Yes.
How is that possible?
Sit down. I don't know all the facts yet, but it seems he got innocently involved in some sort of revolution. He's been a prisoner for the last 2 years.
Oh, what's the matter with me? Look at me. It's the most wonderful news I've ever had in my life. I don't understand. Why couldn't you tell anybody?
He asked me not to. He's involved in some delicate prisoner negotiations. He said nobody could know, not even Joe.
Oh, you've got to tell Joe. You've got to. The way she...
I've been hoping desperately that Sam would call again so I could tell him.
Darling, you didn't tell him?
I couldn't.
But Joe has got to know. She's getting married. You can't let that happen without letting her know.
I know. The minute I decided to tell you, I realized what had to be done. If Sam knew the situation, he'd want Joe to know. If he can trust me, he can certainly trust Joe. I was such a fool to think I could keep this news to myself. I was just hoping there would be a little more time, but there isn't any more time. She has to know. I have to tell her. Tonight.
Yes, call it right now.
No. Not over the phone. It wouldn't be right. I'll drive over there. It isn't that late.
Well, you want me to come with her? I could get someone in the building to take Susan.
I can manage, darling.
That's wonderful.
Eunice, this is going to come as quite a shock to her. See if we can soften the blow a bit. Call her. Tell her I'm coming over. If I just arrive, she might think there's been an accident or something.
If I call her and tell her you're coming and I don't explain why, she's going to be so confused.
I'd rather have her confused than frightened. This is going to hit her pretty hard. I'll be back when I can.
All right. It does. Thank you.
To our story in just a moment.
It's easy to say nothing wrong, but something must be. Eunice told me about Doug's strange behavior. Tonight I could see it for myself. And now, the way Eunice sounded on the phone, so much strain in her voice, almost as if she were suddenly affected by whatever it is that's been bothering Doug. But what is it? It must concern me. Or why would Doug be coming back here? Well, the only sensible thing to do is wait and see. Meantime, I'll do what Bruce was hinting at. I'll think pleasant thoughts. I'll think about Tony.
Come in, Dad. Twice in one evening, I'm flattered.
A little unusual. Did Eunice call?
Yes, she sounded mysterious.
Let's go to the living room.
Oh, sure, come here. Can I get you something? Would you like a nightcap or a cup of coffee?
No, thanks. Joe. There's something I have to tell you.